Oh, so this is day one of me documenting this process. I have to catch you up because we're about a month into it now, but I'm just now starting to record. So I'm gonna catch you up and then I'm gonna start recording myself daily as I walk through this process. On May the 13th, 2024, I was having really bad abdominal pain. So I went to the emergency room and they thought I was constipated. So they gave me a stool softener and something to go to the bathroom. So went home, did what they told me to do. Didn't really help, didn't really work. Fast forward a few days, May 19th, I found myself right back in the same emergency room. Trying to figure out what was going on. This time, they gave me a CT scan, or they did a CT scan, and they found liquid above my pancreas, and they started asking me a bunch of questions about my family history, just out of, just general follow-up. Not really concerned because I was approaching my 43rd birthday. I'm not 43, but at the time I was approaching my 43rd birthday. And they was asking, like, did I have cancer in my family? Did I drink? Did I smoke? All that stuff. I haven't drank since college. I don't smoke. I try to eat healthy. So I didn't think nothing of it. So they said, well, it's probably gas. They sent me home again. I went back on May 23rd and I said, we got to do more. Something's not right. So they admitted me to the hospital. And this time they did 2 CT scans and an MRI. And they said they found a tumor inside my pancreas. And they needed to test it to see if it was malignant. And it was fluid outside of my pancreas as well, not just at the top, but on the outside. So So on May the 28th, 2024, they came back and told me it's a really good chance that I have pancreatic cancer and that that's what's going on, and that's why I'm in the pain that I'm in, and it's aggressive, and we have to start chemo. Things happen so fast. From that point, I was in the hospital for about a week. It was the longest week of my life, but now I look back on it, it seemed like it went by so fast. And throughout this whole process, I was just like, what is going on, man? Just scared, praying, encouraged, angry, emotional. You name it, I felt it all. Hold on, I gotta get some water. Okay, so I'm back. So like May 28th, 29th, I got diagnosed with cancer. And then I was in the hospital for like a week. And it was just one thing after another. Thank you. Just a whole bunch of tests and blood work. And all I kept thinking through the whole process is, why is this happening? But then at the same token, I know that I'm healed by the blood of Jesus. Losing weight. I think one of the things that, for me, that I'm seeing in this process, it's one of the most difficult things is the mental challenge that you go through. And the doctor sharing with you the news of what's going on and all of that stuff. It gets very heavy. So they said we have to rush chemo. This is the week after May 29th. They said we gotta hurry up and rush chemo. So we're gonna get you in on the 14th of June. But we gotta prep and we gotta do a few other things. And we also wanna do another procedure just to check the tissue in your abdomen and see if it's spread. So we can identify the stage. So on June the 10th, my birthday, I went, I had a procedure. I think it's called a laparoscopy or something like that. Or put a camera in your stomach and they just check you out. And unfortunately, the cancer was pretty aggressive and had spread, or that's what the doctor said at least. I know that I'm already healed, and I've cast this back to the pits of hell, and my body is fighting against it. And so the pain that I'm managing right now is simply my body reminding me that we're not giving up. And so every single day I'm confessing, I shall not die but live, declares the works of the Lord. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. I know that my word tells me that, be it unto my faith, be it done unto me. And throughout this whole process, my faith has been tested. But I'm excited to say it has remained strong. Sometimes it's been angry strong, but it's been strong. So I had the surgery on my birthday where they checked my stomach out. That was on Monday, the 10th. And then on Wednesday, the 12th, I had to go back in for another procedure where they had to put a Metaport in, which is how they administer the chemo. And then on Friday the 14th, I had chemo. But I have to give a big shout out because throughout this whole process, my family has been really holding it down for me. My wife, Tiffany, my kids, the mothers of my other kids that aren't in the house, they've been praying for me. My oldest son, 18, Quincy, been helping out, doing everything he can to help. My dad, my parents, my sister. My brother-in-law reached out with some encouraging words. My mom, my pastor came and sat with me in the hospital the very first week. And I'll tell you the day that I got the news that it was cancer, it was hard. And Dodie Osteen, April Osteen Simmons, a friend of our ministry, the sister of Joel Osteen, their mother was diagnosed with cancer in December of 1981, the year that I was born. Metastatic liver cancer. I was diagnosed with metastatic prostate cancer. Metastatic means advanced, means stage 4. They gave her 2 weeks to live. 43 years later, almost to the date, 42 and a half years later, she called me to pray with me and tell me her story and that I was going to be okay, and it helped me so much. Thank you so much for that. My oldest daughter's mom, her father's a pastor, Dr. Israel. He called me, he prayed for me, encouraged me. Thank you so much. That's all I got right now.